Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another week of Second Breakfast Podcast. I'm Andy Roth alongside Phil Duvall. Say hi, Phil.
Hello, Andy.
And it's Monday, which means that I will shortly be starting my timer. And in 5 minutes, we will tell you everything we have seen in the last week. And if there are things, and finally, we're at the part of the calendar here where there are things we are excited for in the upcoming weekend.
It's true. I haven't actually looked at what's coming this weekend because my brain is not ready. But it's true. Before we
Yes.
start the clock,
Yes.
would you like to guess what is less than a foot, maybe let's say 2 feet away from my face right now?
The computer.
Behind the computer,
I got nothing.
there is a baby possum. There's a baby possum in a cardboard box 2 feet from my face. This is going to work out, America. We found a possum in my backyard, and my wife decided to save it. So, it was a collaborative decision to save it. She's just the one who did most of the work. And so it's in a box awaiting my wife's retrieval of it and taking it away. So we're going to take it to a rescue. But it's hanging out in a box. I can hear it breathing, making little possumy sounds. Possum's going to...
I know you're out there. I can hear you breathing.
Is this thing on? Even when the people out there won't laugh, I've got a possum that will breathe heavily for me. And so this is going to be quite a show. Quite a show.
Are you in the right space mentally and emotionally to
what? I mean, to what? That's the question. I don't know, Andy. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know. It's been a rough week. I haven't had time. Mad Men came out last night, and I didn't even have time to watch it.
Sure.
And my favorite show on television. Game of Thrones came out 2 weeks ago, and it's at least my 7th or 8th favorite show on television, and I haven't watched that yet.
Either episode?
Sigh. No, I haven't watched any of it.
Alrighty.
All right.
So we get this movable feast underway.
I consider it an immovable feast, but yes.
Indeed.
Let's.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Are we talking about what we're looking forward to, or what we did this past week?
Both. Ready?
Okay.
Steady. Go.
I watched a movie called Modern Times. It's a Charlie Chaplin film.
Awesome.
And I watched it, and I did not realize the irony of watching it this way until later. I have a new hookup, so I have this road bike, and I put the bike on a little rack in my living room, so I was able to ride my bike while watching television. And if you've seen Modern Times, which is all about like technology and how it ruins humanity, and also about two incredibly amoral human beings,
That's true.
it was a perfect movie for me to sit there riding a bike in slow and like completely not moving while watching that movie. Watched that with my wife because my wife AFI Top 100. And that is on the AFI Top 100, so we are doing that. All the President's Men just showed up, and they're doing this. We are in the 70s now, and we've decided. My wife said, "Would it be all right if we just do them instead of doing them all in order? Can we just say we're going to do all the movies in the 70s, but I can pick whichever one I want to watch from the 70s, like from 79, 78, 77, 76."
Sure.
So I said, "Fine, that's what we're doing." I watched that. Watched Wreck-It Ralph since last time I saw you, talked to you. I think 4 times. My daughter is obsessed. Although I will admit that one time she went to bed and then I came back and finished watching it.
Awesome. I love it.
And then
You're doing it right.
We're not talking about this till tomorrow. We're gonna do a full exposure of this tomorrow. But I watched Evil Dead, not The Evil Dead. I watched Evil Dead, which is the remake of The Evil Dead. I saw that on Friday with a good friend of mine, and in my beginning of my evolution towards becoming a horror film fan. And then I watched Maverick for Project Melway.
Nice.
That's I saw very few movies last week. It's very depressing.
I was under the weather for a portion of the week, which means I have gorged myself on movies. Although none as shall we say historically significant as Modern Times. Well done there.
Thank you.
So I have seen Collateral, the Michael Mann movie with Tom Cruise.
Love Collateral.
I
love Collateral.
Yeah, it's a I had forgotten how good Jamie Foxx was in that movie. He is great in that movie.
Yes. Yes.
Um, the remake of The Italian Job,
Uh-huh.
not a good movie, watchable.
Okay. Okay. Did you
Easy
watch it?
A,
Did you watch it for a reason?
no. Yes, I mean yes. A friend of mine just
Okay.
gave it to me,
Oh, okay.
so it was new to my collection, and so I try to
Okay.
watch things when I get them. Uh,
Okay.
Easy A, starring Emma Stone,
Just a delightful movie.
it's just delightful. Stanley Tucci and Patricia
Patricia
Clarkson
Clarkson?
are they're two of the best movie parents ever.
Yeah. Yes.
GI Joe Retaliation
Oh, Andy.
wasn't
Oh.
any good. It wasn't.
No,
It
really?
wasn't any good.
What?
I know. I know.
What?
But the mountainside fight, um, all of the action sequences actually were pretty okay. So
Sure.
so
Well,
and let's be
that's.
honest, you're not going for the dialogue.
I wish that that was on the poster. All of the action sequences were actually pretty okay, said Andy Roth of the.
Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation
No,
point!
or just period. Like,
You're
we're
right.
pretty. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was driving through Delaware and the sign said, not kidding, you know how signs say, like, welcome to Missouri, the show me state, and like,
Right.
whatever, like, it's all okay in Oklahoma.
Right.
You drive through Delaware, the sign actually says, welcome to Delaware, and then there's a period. Welcome to Delaware, period.
Awesome. I'm running out of time. I gotta go.
Gosh, go ahead, go ahead.
I watched the extended version of Superbad, which is not very
Nice.
good. It needed the editing. I
Yep.
watched the remake of Red Dawn, which was terrible, but Chris Hemsworth, an engaging presence. I watched Evil Dead. We will talk about it tomorrow. I watched Jurassic Park in IMAX 3D. Huzzah! See it if you can. I watched Maverick for Project Melway. I watched Zero Dark 30
Yes.
for the entire movie, but basically for the assault at the end. And I finally watched Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master. Um,
You didn't tell me
I
that.
eh.
Really?
And that means we've got 10 seconds left. Coming out this weekend, 42.
Oh my
See it.
gosh.
It looks entertaining,
Yes.
and it's American history.
If you don't see it, you're a bad American and a racist.
Indeed. I'm Andy Roth. That's Phil Duvall. We are Second Breakfast. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.